All right, guys, so welcome to today's video where I'm going to talk to you about Ketch Photo Release ID card management. All right, so Ketch makes a really cool product called the Ketch ID, and all the Ketch ID is this nice little piece of plastic right here with a little flipper on it that slides over the end of all Ketch boards. So you slide it over the end just like so, and then you slide it to where your fish is going to be. So all you do is you take this piece of included Velcro and you stick it to the back of your ID card holder. What's also cool about this is that it works with Tourney Tag or other types of ID holders that you already have, but it integrates really well with the Ketch board. So once you've got your ID in there and you attached it, it simply flips up and puts it right in the photo. Now guys, if you've been doing Ketch Photo Release tournaments and judging for as long as I have, you realize that anglers have come up with a lot of really crazy ways to manage their ID card holder. If you don't know what Ketch Photo Release is and what the ID card holder is, I'll take 2 minutes to explain it to you really quick. Ketch Photo Release is where you catch a fish, you photograph it on a measuring board, and then you release it so that the fish isn't retained. It's a conservation-based type of fishing that we've been doing out of both necessity and concerns for the fisheries for over 2 decades. But you have to use a unique identifier, some people call it a token, so that we know that that fish was caught after that ID token was issued and before the end of a tournament. So the way it works is you simply position this, and if your fish is, say, I don't know, 13 inches, ideally what you want to do is slide that thing down towards about 3/4 of the way down the fish. So if the fish is 20 inches, you want to come somewhere around that 16, 17-inch mark, and then that way the fish's tail tapers down and your ID card is right there and it's easily in the frame. The reason that I really like this setup is you can connect it to the board, you can flip it over, and it slides into the center. And then when you catch the fish, you don't have to fight and fumble to dig out your identifier. You don't have to worry about inadvertently covering it with your hand. You don't have to inadvertently worry about it inadvertently being blown out of the boat, which I've seen happen and heard stories, horror stories about it happening in the middle of a tournament. So we've seen everything from duct tape to Ziploc bags to zip ties to everything in between, but nothing comes close to managing your ID as easily, as effectively, and as thoroughly as the Ketch ID. So guys, if you want to take your Ketch Photo Release game to the next level, if you want to make organizing, taking your photos even easier, be sure to check out the Ketch ID and the Ketch series of products from FishUSA.